Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. So, my dear Cancerians, my portals of love, we are starting a whole new series this week. What we're going to do is we're going to work with the tarot, the one that I'm using with you right now. It's beautiful. You have the star card at the bottom after pre-shuffle. This is my Tarot of Dreams, I believe, and I'm going to use my teeny tiny deck if I need to. We're going to find out what the heck your deal is, man. What the hell is your deal? Cancer, what's going on? We're going to ask some interesting questions. We're going to get you to look at yourself a little bit here. We're going to ask who you really are. What is the mask that you hide behind? Why you hide your true self? How this affects your relationships? Advice for you, and outcome if you follow the advice. As I was saying each one of those, I thought to myself, oh, this is the kind of reading that might make Cancer a little bit uncomfortable. I feel like I'm kind of gently poking at those sensitive little areas. You know, like if you think about the crab and Cancer here, I'm looking at you. If you think about those little areas between your joints, like where they're sensitive, I kind of feel like we're going in there a little bit. But it's about like helping you see yourself clearly and either kind of tell you, yeah, you know what, I'm on the right track, or you know what, you're doing well. Focus on this a little bit. It's just kind of a little eye-opener about ourselves. Yeah, so we're going to get started. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate. If it does resonate, there's an extended. The link to that is at the top of the description within this video. In the extended, we're going to find out how to improve your relationships. What would your deeper self tell you about the mask that you wear? And how to release your true potential. But right now, Cancer, we're going to focus on this reading for you right now. Okay, who you really are. Cancer, you are the portal of love. You are the Lover's card has come out for you, Cancer. You are the lover. I'm told to keep shuffling. Yeah, I'm told to keep shuffling though, because I wanted to split the deck. The mask that you hide behind, your fortress of foundation, the 10 of coins, the 10 of pentacles. You could be hiding behind like a persona that you've created at work or at home or in your community or something. You could be hiding behind your status, but you are a sensual lover. I'm kidding. Why you hide your true self? Ooh, the Chariot, because you're trying to get the... Because you're Cancer. Why wouldn't you? I didn't even say more. Because you're right, Cindy. There's soft spots behind that shell. I'm going to develop this more. Let's keep pulling it out. How this affects your relationships. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. You really... Okay. I feel like a lot of the relationships that you go in and out of are very... karmic based. Now, okay, that's maybe I shouldn't phrase it that way, because every relationship that we're in is karmic based. Come on, every energy, every inhaling and exhaling is almost karmic based, because it's an energetic force that I'm applying in a three-dimensional world. Like just being born here is karmic. So everything that you interact with is karmic on some level. It's the energy that you're creating and pushing forward of yourself and with yourself and into yourself and others. So significantly though, I feel like you can change. You are the one that has a lot of control in terms of how the direction of relationships can go. That's what this tells me, how this affects your relationships. That will be interesting to really develop further. Sorry, the raccoons attacked one of my bird feeders in the night. And then they left the big lid off. I don't know how they get it off. I don't know how they do it. But so then I look, and there's a squirrel. His whole fat body is inside, and it's like a red. It looks like a little. It's a red metal barn is what it looks like. It has a big steel metal roof that almost screws in. So they took that off, and there's a fat ass squirrel inside the feeder, like she's living in the barn, eating the seeds. So now I'm watching. And I heard somebody there. Advice for you, the Three of Cups. Oh, this is an interesting card because It's got your energy, for one thing. It's got the symbol of Cancer on it. It's reconciling. It's going out and having a good time. But what's so fascinating is the fact that it has masks on it. And we're talking about a mask. Like, what the hell is your deal, man? What are you hiding in there? What's hiding in there? So, the mask. Advice for you. Go have a good time, man. Reconcile. Celebrate. The outcome, if you follow the advice. Oh, hot, steamy, exciting. Going in the direction you want to go. Nobody's stopping you now. Can't stop. I get that Queen song in my head again, didn't I? Can't stop me now. On a good time. Having a ball. Can't stop. I don't know. Anyways. Oh, look at this. The Palace of Swords. The Seven of Cups is at the bottom. Wow, that's really ethereal. The Palace of Swords is sort of like an intuitive place that almost can't even be touched by any outside source except you and who you allow into it. And then the Seven of Cups is like all of these choices and the mystery in your emotions. It kind of feels like, to me, there's a big part of you living in the ethereal right now. Living in the cosmos. And even exploring, like, intuitively or on a psychic realm level, all of the possibilities based on your deep hidden emotions with Scorpio energy here. Oh, Cancer, Cancer, you are the lover. You are a choice. I'm hearing like you are a choice in partnership here. To have the Lover's card coming out. You could be the choice of a lot of people too. I mean, this being the underlying as well. But it kind of, for me, I feel like you want to make a choice based on something much more cosmic, much more spiritually based than perhaps the mask that you're actually hiding behind with this 10 of Coins. Yeah, like everything else here, it feels very cosmic and flowy, but you're hiding behind like a foundation that you've built, the persona that you've created in something. I mean, with all these coins, it could be the persona that you've created in your career, the persona that you've created even with your partnerships. If these are like, if you already have a spouse or a partner or someone that you cohabitate with, like maybe you're kind of always like balancing the checkbooks and keeping everything in alignment and moving smoothly, all the practical aspects here. Yeah, there's a part of Cancer that's not being shown. It's really kind of sensual. That's what I would say. Really sensual. And why do you hide yourself? Because you're Cancer and you can. So why not? But I think too, one of the reasons that you hide yourself, besides that, having the Chariot card come out, is that you don't want to move the sensual part of you towards anything until you feel like it's something much more than like the 10 of Pentacles. Because the Chariot is finding that direction, having emotional movement, pushing yourself forward emotionally after a period of stagnation, after a period of indecision, after a period of a cyclical, like going through something in a cycle basis, and maybe part of that cycle was stagnation, was healing, it was something where there wasn't a lot of movement. I'm really looking forward to clarifying these, to be honest. I love this. This is so deep because I don't have, you know what? In my is it Cancer? It's completely void of any planets. I don't have any planetary energy in my, what is it, the 4th house? Yeah, that you got. I don't have any planets in my 4th house. But then some astrologers have told me, well, because I've already developed that area, I don't really need to focus on it. But so I think that in this lifetime, it isn't a big focus. So I kind of love coming in to your readings and going in here. It's a energy change for me. I really do like it. How does it affect your relationships? The Wheel of Fortune. Now, you bring karma to people. That's what I'm hearing here. You kind of bring karma to people. Okay, what I'm hearing is karma used to be brought to you earlier on in life, in your relationships, that you were not so held back, that you moved forward more freely into relationships with people, whether this is friendships, romantic partners, in your own family, siblings. And then through that, though, you kind of found yourself in deeper karma, like having to work through it, having to work out of it, having to rectify it. Whereas now I feel like you have rectified quite a bit of karma. And currently, I feel like the shift for you is some people might be dealing with karma at this time due to the way they've handled relationship with you. There's a lot of karma that goes on around your relationships. And I think for the first part of your life, it was you learning to negotiate this. Kind of like understanding that what I put out there is what I get back. And it's not to say that you didn't put a lot out there, but maybe you didn't put it out there without enough respect for yourself. So you didn't necessarily get that back in connection. So I don't want that to be misinterpreted in that, you were really selfish with your feelings and your emotions. I don't think so. I think I'm kind of getting more like an intuitive message here that, yeah, you probably gave a lot of yourself in the past, but I don't know that you gave that with respect for yourself when you were younger. So that's where I see the shift. So you actually having to work through that karma. So maybe you ended up in situations and circumstances and relationships with people where you weren't being treated the best way. And yes, those individuals would have had to have dealt with that karma as well. But so would you have, and probably in terms of learning lessons again and again. Well, here that is again. The universe is going to present that to you again. Oh, there's that same lesson again, Cancer. But now I feel like as you've seasoned yourself, crab with a little bit of salt and pepper and butter. Sorry, I don't want to do that. You are turning this karmic wheel in your relationships, and you are asking for more because you are very sensual, but you're not putting it out there. But your advice is to put it out there a little bit, because I think maybe you've healed some karma. It's time to find some good stuff. And yeah, advice, if you follow it, you're going to be on fire. The King of Wands, you're going to be sexy, dynamic, full of spice and vinegar. You're going to lead yourself, like, unequivocally. This is who I am. Deal with it. You don't like it. These are the parameters around having a relationship with me, or getting to know me, or working with me. Are we good? No? Okay. It's the King of Wands. It's the outcome for you. The King of Wands often gets what the King of Wands wants. Because the passion, and I want to say that because the King of Wands is not necessarily chasing false dreams. The King of Wands has a very highly developed sense of desire and passion, and how that relates to their soul and their soul journey. And when they know what they want, they're going for it, because they understand on a very deep level how it relates to their journey. There's like a real hot and spicy part of you here that's hidden behind what? I'm going to clarify this first. It's 10 of coins. What is this 10 of coins? This 10 of coins is 10 of pentacles. The page, oh my God, this is where you work. You have the Page of Pentacles, you have the 8 of Pentacles, and the Star. Gosh, you could be involved in, okay, this is a really interesting combination. You have the 8 of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Star. For the 10 of Pentacles, the mask that you're hiding behind. I think for some of you, you could actually engage in something to do with like healing for children, healing children, Healing people that are younger than you. This could almost be like associated with some sort of social work. It could be social work. It could be teaching. It could be like anything to do where I feel like there are people that are younger than you, and you're actually helping other people's hopes, wishes, and dreams to come true. But this is also healing. So this could be serving too as karmic for you, like healing, like in the physical karma. Yeah, I feel like your life is really wrapped around a lot of karma. But don't freak out. I mean, I know I said everything is karmic, and it really is. But when I'm using that word, I mean sort of like, because we associate karma as, oh God, that's bad karma. But there's so much good karma. But I feel like you've probably worked through a lot of heavier karma in the younger part of your life, the earlier part. And now, like, you've even shown up as like healed something here with the star. So how this affects your relationships? The wheel of fortune. How this affects your relationships? The Emperor and the Six of Cups. Well, that's pretty powerful. That's really powerful. This is like having like everything that you want and meeting all the goals for yourself and the expectations, and having room to chase your dreams and your heart's fulfillment. Like, this is adulting on the highest level you can do adulting, but still have a really healthy inner child here. That's awesome. I'm just sitting here quiet, waiting for like if there's other messages coming in, and it's like, well, that's it. That's it, Cindy. Okay. That's pretty good karma. And again, I want to say, like, if you've been in connections in the past and you went into them without giving yourself enough respect, I feel like you're going into things now kind of like demanding the respect, or at least demanding to be seen for who you are. I think that's like a really healthy way to go about, relationship. Because if someone doesn't like it, then there's not like an investment into something that really isn't what it is for weeks, months, years, whatever it could be. And then going, oh, that is not working. Like, this is just being like, this is who I am, and this is what I expect. I see getting that back, like getting back what you put out there. So if you follow the advice, you get the King of Wands. Look at this, is a big movement. This is going from the Hanged Man to the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups. This is a whole new you. This is going from that stagnant energy into all sorts of emotion here. This is like romance, poetry, hope, expression. This is all the depths of you, but on fire. That's what this kind of like, it feels like this card, doesn't it? With that fire in the water. It is love, and it is passion and desire and expression. So let's look at that, because that's who you really are, Cancer. The Lovers. You are, ooh, wow. Oh boy, you got the Ace of Swords, the Magician, and the Six of Wands. I'm getting some messages. I'm just going to say, I'm getting the message that you're a really good lover. Like, you know exactly what you need, and you're really good at finding out what your partner really needs. I'm sorry, but that's what I'm getting. And I'm getting a lot of Gemini energy. Like, you make magic in the bedroom. I don't know where this is going, Cancer. What kind of a reading is it supposed to be? Yeah, you like, that's the message that I'm getting. You've got like this double Gemini energy, and the Magician working that mercurial energy into like soulmate passion and success. That was a successful night. Day, evening, afternoon delight. I don't know, whatever. Oh, Cancer, you're gonna make me blush. Okay, why you hide your true self? The Chariot. That ain't just for anybody. I kind of hear you saying, oh, see? I was right. You have the Three of Swords and the Page of Cups. There has been hurt in the past for you. There has been hurt for you in the past. There's been heartache. I feel like, too, there's been things that have occurred in your life in the past that have made your heart feel small with the Page of Cups. And I also do feel like the message that comes through with this is you kind of want to tread lightly here because your heart is hurt, has been hurt. Oh shit, I forgot to put the garbage out. Oh God, I hear them driving by. Doesn't matter, there's not too much anyways. I knew there was something that I forgot to do. I'm so bad at that. I hate doing the garbage. Okay. Anyways. The Three of Cups is advice for you. Have a good time. Reconcile with people you haven't seen in a while. Put on a new happy mask. Feel it out. See what it feels like. The Three of Cups. Oh, the King of Wands. Maybe with the Queen of Wands. And the Wheel. Oh, man. This looks good. You got the King, Queen of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune, right? How does this affect your relationships? The Wheel of Fortune. Well, maybe this is like an Aries energy. You got the King of Wands out twice with the Queen of Wands. There's definitely an element of fire here. This is a change in circumstances for you. Isn't that nice to hear? I mean, kind of the message I was getting was these heavier karmic connections in the past for you. And the wheel is changing. And going from stagnation into like movements of the heart. This just feels like movements of the heart, movements of the groin, movements of like from here down. But then you have the Ace of Swords. So this is almost producing the clarity. Okay, your clarity, if your intuition has been off a little bit, is because their heart has been stuck. Like the heart muscle. You're like the heart muscle needs to be exercised in a different way here. It needs to be energetically felt and moved in a different way. And that's going to open up the blood flow to the brain and other areas maybe. I don't know. So what is this reading? Look at that. Seven of Cups is at the bottom. The Seven of Cups is at the bottom. This is really, I like this. This is nice energy. This is sexy. This is very sexy energy, Cancer. And it's a part of you that is really hidden. I mean, the Ten of Pentacles hiding behind that. Oh, there's a sexy part of you that's yet to be discovered. And I gotta go do my garbage before I do extended. I don't know what they picked up. They pick up the garbage, the organic, and the recycling. I think this week is garbage week, but there's really no garbage because we were away last week, so it's not so bad. Anyway, so I gotta go do your extended. I think after I see what they picked up and what I missed. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.